The FBI calls them a threat to U.S. critical infrastructure, those exploiting demands overseas and targeting everything from railroads to your home. Copper wire thieves are now coming out in force. And the latest threats are right here in our backyard, as 5 sites were targeted in 5 days in Renton. Thanks for joining us for your News at 6. I'm Jennifer Lee.
And I'm Matthew Smith. Now, these thieves are climbing old towers in the middle of the night just so they can steal that metal wiring. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson has more on the latest arrests tonight.
Renton police have arrested several people, including one this morning, all of them trying to get their hands on this for a big payday. This is 1 foot of copper wiring weighing 3 pounds and valued around $15. There are several hundred yards of this in the city being removed at this very moment. It's a race to see who can cut down the old wires first. Puget Sound Energy says these power lines are retired and not energized, but the copper inside of them is why crews are racing to remove them before thieves do.
We've been just working 12 to 18-hour days trying to get all this stuff on the ground. And as fast as we can get it on the ground, they're on the other end of the job doing the same thing.
PSC says the crooks are targeting outdated transmission corridors in Renton. Police say the price for the metal wire has soared, so criminals are going to extreme lengths to get their hands on it.
The stuff we're wrecking out is almost 3 pounds a foot. So a foot of wire makes them 15 bucks. And these spans are averaging about 500 feet. So do that, and then there's 6 phases up there, so you multiply by 5 and multiply by 6, you're looking at almost $36,000 from this tower to that tower.
In most cases, thieves are climbing towers as high as 75 feet by hand and foot with nothing but a sawzall.
Once they get up there, most of them have no safety gear, no nothing, so they're just hanging on while they're trying to cut wire, which is crazy.
PSC says it's a safety hazard for not only the thieves, but for the crews due to equipment and structural damage. The company says we've taken proactive steps to prevent theft and ensure safety, such as hiring security, making sure gates, fences around equipment on the ground are secure, and high voltage signs are posted. Although the lines are not energized, the damage compromises the safety of our structures and puts our crews working on these structures at risk.
2:30 in the morning, you hear banging around outside, and there's some guy up in a tower with a sawzall just going to town. So everyone's getting sick of it, so they're calling, because otherwise no one would know they're out there.
So who's buying this scavenged copper? The FBI and insurance companies point to scrap yards, which rarely check identification when buying this stuff. The copper is then resold, bought up by builders as far away as China and India. Reporting in Renton, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.